Welcome back. I just wanted to do a quick, small haul. So, I'm going to start with joints. I had a coupon for 20% off all sale items. Do I have a receipt in here? I might. 20% off for all sale items. And they had fabrics on sale. So, I wanted to get some, fall and Halloween type stuff. So, well, first I'll show this one. This one I had showed before. I got another piece of it, about quarter yard, because I used the fabric I had before to make dice bags for my D&D dice. And I didn't like how the bag came out, so I want to do another one. But also, depending on how much I mess up, I also want to make a tarot bag out of this. So this is from Harry Potter. Harry Potter. And it's not the Horcrux. I don't know why. I always have that in my head, and it's not. And I can't remember what the symbols are, but there they go. So a lot of their licensed stuff was on sale too. The only thing that wasn't on sale was this fabric. And I got this purple satiny type. I wish I'd looked at the fabric roll to see what material it was. I didn't. Satin or cotton or something. I don't know. But I got this purple to go on my altar for Samhain. And I have another, I showed in a previous haul video, another fabric that was like a mesh, kind of like spider web material. So that will go over this purple cloth. So I just need to work the edges, because it's raw edges from where they were cut. So I just need to hem those edges and it's good to go. Another one I got was this other spider webs. Yeah, spider webs. Okay. Fabric. And I like this color, nice fall color too. And it's sparkly, which caught my daughter's eye. She was like, "Ooh, sparkly, sparkly." So I don't think this will be an altar cloth. I think I might use it for a tarot bag or something like that. This is cotton, I know. All the rest of them are cotton. This is the only one that I'm not 100% sure what that fabric is. Might be cotton, might be polyester, I don't know. So I really like this one. Now this is the other one I had that has spider webs, is a see-through kind of like mesh kind of material. Then I saw this and I thought it was so adorable. Again, it's sparkly. It's thicker. It's a thicker material. It is cotton, but it's a more sturdy material. And I was thinking of, because I don't think it's going to be big enough to make a tablecloth. Because when you open it up outwardly, it's not going to be wide enough. Lengthwise, you can get it cut however. So what it will be long enough for, because I did get it, and right now we don't have our table too long, is I want to make a runner. It'll just be long enough for the runner. So I want to make a runner for it, and I think I'm going to keep my eye out for like a black tablecloth for our dining room table. So that's it. And so in total, with the sale and the 20% off, in total, all of these came up to $19.92. And some of these for a yard was like $9.99. I think this one was anywhere between $10.99 and like $12.99. I didn't get anything that was $14 anything. So this one is a yard and a half. And the rest of these fabrics were a quarter. Did I do a quarter or half? Half a yard. All the rest of these were half a yard. And this one, I think the regular price for this one was $7.99. No. What was the regular price for this one? Yeah, this one was $7.99 for this. And let's see, one of them, the regular price was 19. Can't be 19.49. I don't know. But most of these fabrics, except for this one, were 40% off, and the 20% off coupon. All right. Then we have here. Let me just look at this. So we went to the mall after that. My husband wanted to go to the mall. So did I say all those fabrics were $19.92, and that includes tax. So my husband wanted to go to the mall. There's a little store in there where you can kind of get some pagan items. Not as big or as much of a selection as the one we would go to when we lived in Indiana. There was the one in the mall there, great size, and it had for everyone, whether you were pagan, Christian. There were statuary for Christian statues, pagan fairies. There were animal statues which were great for animal spirit guides, if you wanted something for that. So I just needed to pick up just a couple of little tiny, really and truly I went there to get the Palo Santo sticks because I just started to burn my last stick last week. So I needed more. And oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. My youngest decided at 4:30 in the morning she was going to get up. She wanted to play with her LOL doll, and she had taken the clothes off, and she has a hard time putting the shirt back on. And so she decided at 4:30 in the morning that she had to come wake me up so I could put the shirt back on this doll. And anytime I get woken up, I have a hard time going to sleep, back to sleep. It'll take me almost like an hour a lot of times, or sometimes I don't even, I can't even fall back to sleep. So thanks. But they usually have like a smaller bag of Palo Santo sticks, maybe about 3 or 4. I think about 4 came in that bag, and I think it was like $2. No, not $2. Somewhere between somewhere between $2 and $5. And they didn't have those. They had this, which I don't remember seeing there before. So this bag was $9.99. So, I mean, that's a good deal, considering that the ones they sold before, I think it would come out to more if I had this amount. So, but like this one's big. Wait, come on. Come on. All the rest of them are pretty decent size sticks. You know, like. Then I got these 2 gold candles, which I want to use in a money spell at some point. I got these 2 gold chime candles, and she gave it to me at a discount price because they were marked. I think it was 5 for $1.25, and she said actually someone mismarked them. It should have been, I think, $1.25 each, I think is what she said, but she gave me the 25-cent price. So I paid 25 cents each for these 2. That was really nice of her to do. Then the last thing I got was a stone. They just upped their crystal collection like big time. Before, when we first moved out here, their crystal collection was literally this big round bowl, like a wooden bowl, full of tumbled stones. So they're just an assortment. So if you're not familiar with stones, you're not going to know what is what, other than the more commonly known ones, which would be your rose quartz, your amethyst, your quartz crystal, things like that. You would know what that is for the most part. I know a lot of the basic, crystals, a little beyond, just a little beyond basic, but I mean, come on. I don't have to figure out what is what. But that was the extent of their crystal collection. And over the last year, I've noticed they've been getting some more pieces in. This time when we went, their crystal collection was like upped, um, almost close to, not quite, not quite, but close to where we lived at, the store we used to go to there in the mall. So now they have more, not just tumbled stones. They have more tumbled stones. They're sorted and they have the cards now. So in case you don't know what, it is. And, the cards give you that basic information like their origin. And I don't know if it gives you any lore behind it or anything like that. But like a description of the stone. They have more, oh, what's the one I'm looking for? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like pieces like this, clusters. Oh gosh, yes, clusters. So they have more clusters there, and they had this one I didn't get from there, but they had spheres, and they had bigger size spheres. So I'm hoping next weekend, not this weekend coming, hoping at the end of the month, let me put it like that, hoping at the end of the month, when I get some money, they'll have the ones I want. There are a few, two. Like, I think I will save money just to buy these two spheres that I want, which are bigger than this. This is, pretty small. I think this one, was this the one I got? Is this the one I got? I think this is the one I got in New Orleans. And I wish I could remember how much it was. It wasn't very expensive. I just can't remember how much it was. But it was a good price for a larger sphere than that. But anyways, so I digress. They upped their crystal game. Okay. So they had this one, which I always have trouble pronouncing. Bismuth? 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 I don't know. Bismuth. So here it is. And I'm going to try to turn. My lighting is like really bad because my curtains are drawn, but it doesn't matter because it's so gloomy outside because it's raining. Like we just had a thunderstorm a few minutes ago. Quick little pass through, but it's still gloomy. The thunder has stopped, but so I'm just trying to turn it and shift it so you can see the colors a bit better. So it shifts, like there's like blue, a bluish, a purplish, bluish, greenish, going down to like, I don't want to say copper, but close to like a coppery kind of color. And I really like this one. I looked through a good deal of them, and this was the one that I really was like, oh yeah, that's the piece. And this one was $4.99, and it came with the card that says this mineral is made up primarily of only one element, bismuth, and is therefore known as a native element. And then it goes into chemistry. Bismuth, with the atomic number of 83 on the periodic chart, is the heaviest element that is stable and non-radioactive. So it tells you, like how they're grown, things like that. Um, and all their cards, they had cards for pretty much all of their tumbled stones, or small rough stones, except for one. And a lot of their clusters had cards too. The spheres did not. So that's pretty much it. And I hope you all don't mind my rambles. I ramble. I'm so sorry. This video could have ended, but I always go off on these tangents. Blah blah blah. But that's my nature. It's my character. I'm a chatterbox. It is what it is. Okay, so thank you for watching and blessed.